Well, what's up? The old yellow car went flying through there a little bit. It did a couple flips, or maybe 4, not real sure. And yeah, it did its job. Protected old Farlow. So now I had to come back home here.
Back here, it doesn't look like it really moved.
What's your first assessment, Brad, just for the YouTube video?
It needs a new body. That's for sure. He saved the super rare trim pieces, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, those are hard to find.
These are worth as much as the whole car body.
Really, like all the main chassis looks fine. All the suspension stuff looks fine.
Yeah, all the rear suspension looks fine. Yeah. Literally, I think we just hang a body on it.
Yeah, this is where it gets bad.
Well, we won't even fix none of this. Just the new body. We'll cut the bars coming through the firewall off, and then just rebuild everything forward. Crack the paint up. Ceramic coated. It's fine. What? This should be in a commercial for your wrap guys or the ceramic guys.
Done right off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job ceramic coating.
Yeah. Sure, but Nano Bros in that video.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jibber?
What's up?
What do you think, Jibber?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm still looking.
You know what didn't crack? My bumper worked. Yes, sir.
Did you do a good job bondoing the firewall, Jordan?
She good. She Gucci. Honestly, it didn't crack. That's real. They cracked there.
Hey, you know what I'm most excited about? That we're gonna get rid of all the yellow that doesn't match.
Yeah.
There's so much weight in this shell.
Oh yeah, you're gonna lose some weight for sure.
There's so much weight to cut
like
loose.
Nah, we built it. Well,
This car is from 16 to 17.
yeah.
So 5 years ago. It's a whole lot more cutting to do now.
Like if you could just not look at the shifted body and just look at the actual cage itself, man, I think we might have something.
No, this thing will be easy. You just cut it off the rockers and cut the bars through the firewall off and just lift the body off. And then the new one, you just cut the whole floor out and set the whole body right down on it. It won't be hard to swap over. And we really won't be able to get a good look at all these tubes until the body's off.
Yeah, that's the lowers it up.
Every time that Farlow would call me, he'd be like, we can fix it. And I'm like, I want to be positive. Like, yeah, Farlow, we'll fix it. But we were already thinking, like, we'll just build up another chassis. But
Yeah, I mean, if you could get over the shape-shifted roof, when we were at the racetrack, we were all looking at it, and like the main core visibly seemed okay. But obviously, the truth will come out when they get the skin off and put it on the jig.
Yeah.
See what he's got, but it will be alright.
I mean, this job though, everything up here folded up, and then everything from there back, is all solid in one piece.
That's what they hit so hard. That's crazy to think that they will actually. That's pretty tough to do.
Really, all that matters though is this section right here.
The cage that it stays not crumpling.
That's why he's got a funny car and everything. It's basically just a pod around the driver. This is all built like a tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we don't care what the front of the car or the back of the car does. They can crumple up. We just want this little pod around the driver to protect him.
And this rolled. It rolled, yeah.
Oh, multiple times. Yeah, you can see the roof's all crushed in, but the tube work didn't even move. It's not dented or nothing.
So will you have to do any work on the cage? Like,
we won't know 100% until we get the body off of it,
yeah.
and I can make sure that none of the tubes are damaged. Nothing's dented or cracked, but from the looks of it here, it looks like we'll be able to just remove the body off of it and hang a new body on it. So it doesn't look too bad.
I really think that's all. It's holding the body on. She's through. I don't think there's any attachment points up top. Just that last little sliver of cut in the back.
Yep. I just got to cut through here.
Yeah, we like that.
Watch your elbows.
There it is.
Now she's loose. That was it.
Oh yeah. The top peeled back.
Well, this is gonna work. What do we call it?
That was easy for you.
There it is, Dave Farlow.
So crazy to me.
Just that fast. Oh, loose. Yeah.
Scrap pile.
Touched the chassis at all up here.
No?
When it rolled, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, what to cut now? Tight. The bolts are smashed in on this, can't see them. It'll be fun to get out. That's why I'm just cutting, like, I'll cut all the rockers away and all this stuff, and we'll try to get a better look at what's going on.
Yeah.
But like all this, even like if this is all good and we start from here, this all has to come off because these are main frame rails and they're torn up. And, and like
Are these
all
factory frame rails?
Those are.
Yeah.
This is. And then we cut them, cap them, and
Yeah.
run our tubes out.
So we got Farlow's chassis in here, got it up on the chassis table after we got the body off of it, and it looks like it's a little bit more banged up than we originally thought. So you can see here the chassis table's sitting nice and level. So the major impact was in this corner, and you can see the chassis table's flat. and this guy is not. So this corner of the chassis is actually bent up about 1/2 of an inch. So it's got this tube kicked up, which the rocker tube's bent up, which means that the door bars, the A-pillar, and even the dash bar, everything that's connected to this corner is pushed up. You can actually see it's pushed up enough that the dash bar is actually bent. You can see daylight underneath there, that the dash bar is actually bowed up. So you can see the floor pan's buckled. So it took a really hard impact in this corner. We talked to David and, you know, kind of weighed his options, and we could hang a body on this thing, and, you know, it is raceable. All the rear suspension and everything is still straight and square, and everything in the back's okay. So this corner of the chassis wouldn't necessarily affect the way that the car drives. It's not going to affect the safety of it any, but it's definitely tweaked. So, you know, it's never going to be perfect. There's no way to fix this without cutting off everything that's attached to it also. And it's just not worth cutting this chassis up that far. We're going to talk to Farlow and let him figure out what he wants to do. But I don't know if we're going to fix this one. It's been up pretty good.